And as always, timestamps exist in case you just want to skip forward, but yeah, let's just get into it. There's not really much else to see. If you've already seen the previous videos, not really much to explain. If you haven't seen it, and for some reason you just popped into this video as your first video on this channel, for Musume specifically, just know it's not very great. So actually, you know what, I should actually show you the thingy-majiggy. So... yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not great. I'm somehow in Group A Finals, although, as I mentioned in an earlier video, you can reach Group A Finals with like a 20% less win rate, but 20% win rate or less, but, you know, could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better, though, admittedly. So, as I get into it here, yeah, this is gonna be very, very interesting. So we'll take a quick look here, might as well, no reason not to. You've already seen my gold chip probably a lot, so all you really need to know is that, yeah, if I don't proc all three of my stamina skills, we lose this race. So, not really much else to explain there. So, yeah, this is really, really bad. And the other side of that is everyone needs to not proc their stamina skills or not proc their skills, and then I need to proc all of my skills. That's the flip side of this. So less than a 15%, basically trying to do 15% here. Without that, yeah. Yeah. Because it doesn't matter if someone doesn't have straightaway Spurt or doesn't have long S, if I am missing the stamina regardless. Also, a lot of RNG in Nimble Navigator. If it procs, I lose too. So, a lot can go wrong. Anywho. But yeah, nothing much else to see about the Haru Urara and Nice Nature. They're subpar debuffers. And we don't even see a Naruto Taishin here, so Haru Urara is just here for the participation points, which, you know, if not, you know, have fun. But as we get into this here, yeah, we're really, really hoping that we proc all of our skills, and when I say all of our skills, and everyone else doesn't proc any of their skills. Shrug. Again, it's a non-0% chance, but boy are the odds stacked against me. On top of the fact that my training wasn't great. Again, to explain the reason why, as we get cooldown at least, we'll speed this up double time until the final leg. As we also get Go Home Specialist, we should, yeah, that should be okay enough, far enough for us to recover stamina. But if you didn't know the reason why I'm the way I am, it's because I did 50+ gold chip runs, and things did not turn out well. Now, the previous Champions Meet, I did use a lot of guest horses for my aces. For this Champions Meet, I decided to go homegrown with the help of guest horses. So either way, I use guest horses, but basically trying to say that using the two parents that I did, as I actually proc all of my stamina skills, so the question remains... do we get to do anything cool here, as my Haru Urara is way in the back here. But, do we proc straightaway Spurt? That's the next important thing. We do. So this is going to be very, very, very interesting. But, yeah, just know that this time I used guest horses as my grandparents. Afterward, though, and that way during the event where I can just burn TP over and over and over again, I can just use TP over and over again. I'm not limited by a daily use. We could actually win this here. If we run out of stamina, we lose. But we did proc all of our stamina perks, which is stamina skills, which is enough for us to survive this race. I don't think we're even stamina debuffs, so this is gonna get very, very, very interesting. I think one of the other gold chips had a final homestretch haste or something, but if everything works correctly, we should be okay. Oh my sweet goodness, I won that race? What do you mean? Get drop-kicked. Oh, that was the most interesting race I've seen in a hot while. Sure, I'll take it, I guess, but I really should not have won that. I wonder if the other Musume procced their skills. Well, either way, here you go. But yeah, that was very interesting. I had very low hopes, so it's great for content, but boy, was that really, really scary. That being said, there are things, I mean, if we're being objectively critical on top of just me going absolutely insane, yeah, I mean, I might as well go over here. So my career info, it's actually, this is oh, that is another gold chip. But just taking a look at what people have, yeah, it's not bad. This is where you should be, minus maybe a full homegrown Kitasan Black. But aside from that, yeah, so I didn't normally do guest horses for my parent Uma. Shrug. I actually wanted gate kept. I like taking gate kept just to immerse myself more, but aside from that, just taking a quick look here, yeah, so this is, I mean, closer to where you could be, but I don't have that. As I show you what my gold chip looks like in a hot moment here, this is how my gold chip trained. I think I kind of glanced over it. I don't remember if I sweep Tosho'd into an early Charming. That's why the sweep Tosho is here. Not that sweep Tosho is a very good speed card regardless, but yeah, as you can see. Oh my goodness, the 400 Scout to Kita-san Black. But yeah, so this is what I did. So I used guest horses, I used the TM Alpha O, and I used the Taishin, and then I just decided to do this over and over, because during the training period for this Champions Meet, I was the event in which you do the bingo. So I figure I might as well do the bingo and just burn TP resources over and over again. Funny enough, this is one of my first 10 gold ship runs, so maybe I should have just believed in myself, but I didn't. Also, yeah, here's where I tried to get my Takatsuki. I placed second in that? I would have had gate kept, but maybe that gate kept would have actually caused me to lose, even though that normally doesn't cause anything weird to happen. So, without further ado, yeah, that was a really interesting Champions Meet. Well, if nothing else, it goes to show how you can just do. I mean, you do need some strategy. Obviously, I knew what I was doing to a little bit of an extent, but yeah, and those rewards basically just refunded all of the losses I took, because as you can see here, 27 wins, 27 out of 80 with a 33% win rate. Shrug, but this is the reason I use this gold chip to close this video is before I show you the Haru Urara and the Nice Nature, is that this one had Spurt and Long S. That's literally the only reason. And then 3 minimum, but I would have liked Breath of Fresh Air, funny enough. But hey, Homestretch Haste or Pressure, one of the two. I know one of those two proc doing work as well. But otherwise, yes, this is a Haru Urara, not even 1200 wits, missing a lot of debuffs, took Maverick because there's literally nothing else, because I think that run ended early. No, it did, well, yes, technically it ended early, but I promise you there were no other skills to take for pretty much a little reason. Not enough speed. The reason why you want your speed a little bit higher is that Nice Nature, when Nice Nature uses her All-Seeing Eyes, if you didn't already know, it's a vision skill, so she needs to, there's a cone vision in front of her that debuffs whoever she sees with this skill, and if she's not fast enough to keep up at the time of the race she procs this at, she doesn't hit them. But otherwise, I mean, these other debuff skills putting in work as well, and just to see this, like, it's all over, my build is all over the place, but then obviously Simply Rudolph. But otherwise, yeah, died in Arima Keenan. Oh my goodness. So the biggest part of this, as I come back to the lobby here, is as you may have heard before, but if you haven't heard it, let me repeat it for every trainer. You can win! You always have a chance of winning, if this video did not prove things already. But yeah, without further ado, nothing much else to say. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye! What a song to end this on, by the way.